Storm's Tech Channel here, and today I'm doing a video about Amazon, so I'm on freshwireless.com here. So before I get further into the video, I would like to give a big shout out to Dronic Warfare. He did a video about this on his channel, so check out his video below and subscribe to him if you have not done so. So it says that Amazon reportedly in talks to sell phone service as part of Prime, so that is pretty interesting. So could the major carriers be in trouble? Who knows? So let's go ahead and check this out and see what it has to say about this. This is very interesting. So yeah, let's go and check this out. It says here shares in Verizon, T-Mobile, and AT&T tumbled after Bloomberg reported that Amazon is in talks with carriers to possibly resell low-cost or free cell phone service to Prime members. So when Amazon said that they was probably gonna be possibly doing or possibly be doing cell phone service, stocks plummeted at T-Mobile, AT&T, and Verizon. Because that's not good news for them. It's not, because there'd be a new player in town. So competition is a good thing, but we would see how this thing plays out. So it says here, citing people familiar with the situation, Bloomberg said Amazon is holding discussions with Verizon, T-Mobile, and Dish Network to get the lowest possible wholesale price. The negotiations, which have been ongoing for 6 to 8 weeks, have at times included T-Mobile, according to the report. Have at times included AT&T, according to the report. T-Mobile, AT&T, and Verizon all told Bloomberg they were not currently in discussions with Amazon about wireless service. Here's a quote from AT&T about this, and it says here, quote, AT&T is not in discussions with Amazon to resell wireless services. And then T-Mobile follows that with the statement saying, quote, Amazon is a great partner to T-Mobile in many areas, and we are always interested in working more closely with our cross-town neighbors in new ways. However, we are not in discussion about inclusion of our wireless and Prime service, and Amazon has told us they have no plans to add wireless service, end quote. And then Verizon has their own statement. It says, quote, Verizon is not in negotiations with Amazon regarding the resale of the nation's best and most reliable wireless network. Our company is always open to new and potential opportunities, but we have nothing to report at this time. So seems like all carriers have denied any discussions about Amazon possibly selling cell phone service, but who knows? Who knows? Says that it's far from the first time Amazon has similarly mounted a challenge to wireless carriers. Perhaps the most recent was Amazon entering the private wireless market, but Amazon's MVNO ambitions, where it uses the network of a wireless carrier on wholesale basis, is often cited as a way to disrupt the wireless space. Last month, the Wall Street Journal reported that Dish is in talks to sell its nascent phone service through Amazon. This also reportedly was in talks with Amazon back in 2017. Says that Amazon isn't saying much. Quote, we are always exploring adding even more benefits for Prime members, but don't have plans to add wireless at this time. So that's pretty interesting. But like I said, this is just reports and rumors right now. So do keep in mind nothing has been green lighted yet, and who knows if this will ever happen. So this is just rumors and reports right now. So do keep it in mind. Okay. Says here, shares in Dish were up more than 20% at one point, while shares of Verizon and T-Mobile were down more than 5%. AT&T shares were down over 4%. Dish needs it more than anyone. But while the idea of Amazon buying wholesale and selling phone service on the cheap sounds like a carrier's worst nightmare, selling wireless services online isn't necessarily a slam dunk. Nobody is really that good at selling online. Then they go on to say, the carriers have tried this for many, many years. You can buy service today on Amazon, and the experience is not spectacular. While this is most in need of a partner like Amazon, and it's already a big Amazon customer, talking to Dish for an MVNO deal would be like a courtesy call on the part of Amazon. Amazon wants to sell to customers. Amazon wants to sell to customers in the entire U.S., not just the 70% of the population that Dish needs to serve with 5G by its mid-June deadline, and it's probably not going to be a stellar service in the beginning. So if the call doesn't go through, will they blame Amazon for it or Dish? They will blame Amazon for it. Indeed, Dish needs to make a big move to ride the mobile ship, said IDC analyst Jason Lee. The company has lost 1.4 million subscribers since acquiring Boost as part of the T-Mobile Sprint deal, and I think we all know why Boost is losing customers and Dish and whatnot, because of the recent events that has happened at Dish and Boost Mobile this year, like the cyber attack, and that's probably like the main reason for it in terms of that's probably like the main reason of it in terms of like this year and stuff like that. And also ever since Dish acquired Boost Mobile plans have gotten worse, and they have gotten worse. Their plans now, they suck ass. Boost Mobile plans, they fucking suck ever since Dish took over Boost. Boost Mobile has gone downhill in a bad way. So yeah, no wonder why people are leaving Boost Mobile. No wonder. Because when Boost was on Sprint, Boost Mobile had really good plans and shit. And they had the Shrinkage plan back from 2010. Now, Boost Mobile plans, they now have hard cap data, so your data is capped and shit. So, I mean, that's stupid, but that's the times that we're in now. Like, who the hell caps data? Seriously, but that is neither here or there. That is what Dish wants to do. That's up to them. You either deal with it or go to a different carrier. Those losses came despite gaining about 200,000 subscribers when it acquired Republic Wireless, and another roughly 200,000 when it acquired Ting Mobile. The challenging subscriber trends might put this in a position to be might be the most amenable to Amazon's demands. Lee says at the same time, this coverage is very different than other carriers, meaning it would have less appeal because the service could only be offered over a smaller footprint. We have more here. It says here, we have some more considerations here. It says here, diving deeper into what the talks between Amazon and the carriers might entail, it's clear that the plan may take several more months to be hatched and could be scrapped Like I said, this is just rumors and reports right now. So this could happen, this could not happen. This Amazon idea could be scrapped. Who knows? It says Verizon has a strong MVNO portfolio with its network. Uh, with its network underpinning the offerings of Comcast, Charter, and Cox recent mobile launches. These carriers are cable companies. If you guys didn't know that, T-Mobile network supports MVNO offerings they support MVNO offerings by Altice and Google Fi. So there's plenty of experience in the MVNO realm, but nothing to the scale of what an Amazon Prime Field MVNO might represent. So they don't even mention they do not even mention AT&T here. They have Cricket and they have their own prepaid service, and they have like they have Cricket, AT&T prepaid. I think they have H2O and stuff like that. So they did not mention AT&T at all. But Verizon has a lot of MVNOs now because of the TracFone deal and shit like that. So Verizon has the most MVNOs. Verizon has a lot of MVNOs under its network and stuff. So yeah. So I said one challenge someone like Verizon may face is that to win the business with Amazon, they might need to cede some hefty terms on pricing or other areas, and in doing so, they might face pressure to offer similar terms to their Comcast, Charter, Cox, and MVNO portfolio customers. It says that it might not be an ideal situation, but the carriers will likely fight over the deal. And then it goes on to say here, it is less about a strong revenue generation and more about making sure that one of their competitors doesn't win it. But you guys know the competition is good, so we'll see if this thing plays out or if it's just ideas just being tossed around, Then it goes on to say here, the last part of this article says here, that said, Amazon also wants to sell cloud services to telcos. If it goes into competition with its customers, that doesn't usually end well. They want billions of dollars from the carriers. If I'm carrier X and Amazon buys carrier Y's service to compete against me, do you know how quickly I'm going to cancel the contract? Makes sense? So, yeah, this is interesting. This is just rumors and reports right now, so do keep that in mind. Nothing's been made official, and if it does, if anything does happen, I will keep you guys posted on that. So stay tuned for that. This whole idea could be scrapped, so always keep that in mind too. Though this could be scrapped. This would be interesting though if Amazon does indeed sell a cell phone service as a Prime perk, because you guys know Prime's like what, $15 now, or like what, $140 a year. So that'd be interesting to see what kind of cell phone service that they would sell and what kind of features that they would have with it and stuff like that. So I'm curious to see if this thing does play out, because I'm very curious, and this thing will have my attention. And I like it. I do like Amazon. Obviously, I think everyone likes Amazon. They are one of the most popular companies in the world. They have a lot of money and stuff like that. So also Amazon is very popular with a lot of people and stuff like that. So it would be interesting. It would be interesting to see if Amazon does indeed sell cell phone service as a prime perk. That would be interesting to see, and we'll see if people actually are good at that. Because they said that they could offer low cost service or free cell phone service. So we'll see how that. We would see how that would play out if it does indeed happen. But keep in mind that these are just reports right now, so nothing has been official yet, and this whole idea could be scrapped. So don't give your hopes up or whatever, or don't or don't get too excited just yet or anything like that, because this whole idea could just be scrapped. So yeah, I think this would be interesting, and this will have my attention. If I hear any more developments about it, I will let you guys know, of course. So stay tuned for that. I think that this would be interesting, and I think a lot of people would actually think that this would be interesting, because, like I said, competition is good. Competition is good because it would give other carriers competition, and that's what they need. Y'all guys now have 3 major U.S. carriers, about to be 4. This is about to be the 4th U.S. carrier, major wise. You got T-Mobile, AT&T, and Verizon as the main 3, and this is about to come in with its wireless service. So yeah, competition is good. We'll see if Amazon does indeed sell cell phone service as a prime perk, because that'll be another reason why they get Prime, obviously, because you would have to have Prime to have Amazon cell phone service. That's like what, $15 a month or $140 a year, something like that. So that'd be something to watch out for and see if there's any developments over this. So yeah, I think this is really interesting. Like I said, these are just reports and rumors right now, so they keep that in mind. So this idea could be scrapped, so keep that in mind too. So what would you guys think of Amazon selling cell phone service? Would you guys switch to Amazon for your cell phone service? I would like to know your guys' thoughts on this in the comments below. I would like to know your guys' thoughts on this. Would you guys switch to Amazon for your cell phone service? Let me know. So that's pretty much it for this video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please rate, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.